Persuasion is a very useful skill for a person to acquire. Very often, people think negatively about this word and consider it as a form of manipulation. However, it's not true, and to understand what persuasion is, keep watching the video. Besides, I will tell you about how to become more persuasive in your everyday life. What is persuasion? This is a communication strategy aimed at convincing people to change their point of view, do something you suggest, and make them adjust their beliefs. Many people confuse it with manipulation. However, persuasion has a completely different meaning. Whereas manipulation has a negative connotation and is related to an attempt to influence people in your own interests and advantage, persuasion is a completely positive notion. It's more about presenting your arguments to change your audience's attitude, beliefs, and ideas. The skill of persuasion can be used in your personal and professional life. Once you master it, you will fully benefit from your ability to persuade other people when you need it. Why you should acquire this skill? If you are wondering why you need to get this skill, then the answer will be pretty simple. A successful person will have to face a situation at some point when there is a need to convince another person and make them believe what you believe. If you want to become that person, then this skill is a must for you. For example, the skill of persuasion is crucial for any person who works in sales and motivates people to purchase goods or services. Artists and politicians also use the skill of conviction. Moreover, it can be used by any of us in our daily lives. It can help us persuade our family, friends, loved ones, colleagues, and all people around us to do something we suggest. With this important skill, it will be easier for you to get what you want. How to become more persuasive? Here are some very effective tips that will help you become a great persuader. Watch and implement it in your daily life to see some positive changes. Prepare an introduction. In case you know a person or a group of people, it will be much easier for you to convince them. You know their values, beliefs, preferences, and you can use this information while presenting your arguments. However, in case this is a complete stranger to you, it already becomes a challenge. To effectively persuade another person you don't know, it will be important to prepare a strong introduction. It will help you make a positive first impression and create a sense of authority to start convincing a person. Prepare arguments. The first thing you should do before starting any discussion is to prepare arguments. It is an integral winning tactic that will certainly help you. Try to be clear and concise with your thoughts. Take your time, do some thinking, and even do research if it's needed to make your arguments more solid. Before you try to convince another person, you have to persuade yourself first. If you think that your arguments are strong enough, then you can give it a try and do all your best to change other people's opinions and prove your own point of view. Be an active listener. If you believe that you can persuade a person by only speaking yourself, you are mistaken. It's crucial to be an active listener if you want to win this battle. Give your companion your full attention and listen carefully to what they are saying. You will be able to understand their point of view better and determine their attitude to what you are saying to use it in the future. Keep eye contact and repeat their name regularly. It will demonstrate that you respect them and their opinion, and they will be more likely to adopt your point of view, given the powerful arguments. It will be very important to accept another point of view. Don't disagree with your partner right away. Give them time to express all their thoughts and demonstrate agreement with some of them. If you disagree with everything a person is telling you, they will be much more likely to dismiss all your arguments and examples. Stay an open-minded person, even if you are truly convinced in what you are saying. It will increase your chances of making another person change their position. Be persistent. Don't give up too early. Stay persistent in this discussion. Not everyone will agree with you in the very first minute. You will have to work hard to express all your thoughts and beliefs and make other people change their point of view. Support all your ideas and keep insisting on your opinion. Eventually, you will be able to convince people that you are right. Use correct body language. There exists verbal and non-verbal communication. Whereas verbal communication is everything you say, non-verbal communication is what your body says to other people. It's as paramount as the set of arguments you present. Be aware of your gestures and facial expressions. Ensure that you use positive body language and you don't use any aggressive gestures that might do the opposite to persuading people. Don't cross your arms. You should keep eye contact, make your gestures calm, and lean towards the person you're speaking to. Another great trick you should try out is mirroring the posture and gesture of a person you're talking to. And of course, don't forget to smile. Show empathy. Being empathic is also paramount during any discussion, especially if your goal is to persuade. Showing empathy is important as you are trying to solve another person's problems. By putting yourself in their shoes, you will gain more trust, respect, and people will be more likely to adopt your point of view. If you try to understand their pain points and how badly they feel, you will build a powerful connection that is an integral part of the persuasion process. Play with your voice. Your tone of voice also matters. It has to be peaceful and calm. A great trick will be to change the volume of your voice in correspondence with the volume of the voice of a person you are communicating with. If a person has a soft voice, make it sound the same and, God forbid, don't scream at them. If their voice is loud, then make it sound the same too. Changing the voice speed is also important. Make it similar to other people, but don't be too slow or too quick. Adjust your voice pace according to the situation. Use emotional language wisely. Considering that your main goal is to persuade people, you might be tempted to use expressive language to enhance your argument. Don't try too hard though. Words like amazing, perfect, outstanding are already powerful, so excessive use might even weaken your speech. It will be recommended to focus more on practical examples that strengthen your arguments. If your idea is worth attention, people will understand it themselves. So your job is to provide an extensive and deep demonstration of the benefits your thought might bring to life. Be confident. Confidence is always the key. If you aim to persuade other people, you have to truly believe in what you say and sound/feel as certain as possible. Show maximum confidence in every word you say to your opponent. There is nothing more attractive and compelling than certainty. Stay calm, believe in every argument, and you will get what you want for sure. Conclusion. As you can see, persuasion can be a great skill you should also work on. It will help you influence other people in a positive way. Here are some important things from this video you should remember. People often think that persuasion is the same as manipulation, though these are two different notions. In fact, persuasion is a useful skill that would be great to acquire. There are some effective ways that can help you become persuasive and easily convince people or change their beliefs.